Hi, Mama. Oh, it's two of y'all. No, we're not down there. What y'all doing? Oh gosh, I'm a person. Freak out.
I was born down in Dixie, where there's crocodiles and whiskey, where the Sunday morning shines in. You look out the door and stand into the wind, or the deer, hen, wild turkey, living life in no hurry. Songbirds singing in your ear, and that's the way we live out here.
So we're down here at the first bottom, which is the clover plot. It's starting to green up. Looks like a lot of chicory coming in from the hot chick. There's a couple things that come back kid in here too. I don't know what that's coming in, but slowly. We got a lot of weeds, onions and stuff. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go right down this trail here and go that way, well, over that way, and create a spot for some incognito. We're gonna go along this side, and we're gonna go right along this little edge here. So that way when I come down, since the property line's just right through those trees, 30 yards, and I come down, I've got some screening to get past to the back of the farm. The back of the farm opens up back here. Plus I'll be hunting right up over in here, over this bottom. So I'm gonna get the disc. First time trying this disc out of ours. As y'all saw yesterday, we were at the dove field with Dylan Villain, getting it ready. So I'm gonna get this ready. We've got 3 days of rain coming, and then a break, and then a line of severe thunderstorms for a few days. So I'm gonna get this incognito in today in these little spots, and I'm also going to sow in some oats into this bottom to help the clover so it's not just getting nipped off as soon as it comes up. But yeah, so we're gonna get to it, get this done. We got 2 hours of daylight left. So get this in and get this up real good, then we're gonna plant it. So we'll see how this disc does though. We're gonna find out. All right, so right down here, first bottom. Try the tractor out full. We got this whole side roughed up. It ain't pretty. It'll do. The disc needs a little bit of work, but there's some clover and chicory coming up in here, but it's not as thick as I would want. It may need to be reseeded. I believe a lot of it got washed out when I put it out and we got a real heavy rain, like a couple days later. So, oh wow, there's cat nails down here. We've never built anything down here. Anyways, apart from that tornado that came through. All right. So what I'm gonna do is, of course, put the incognito in. So it's plant May to August. Well, guess what? It's almost middle May. So I'm gonna go down through here, and then I'm gonna go over the whole plot and the screen with incognito with some whole oats. So I got a bag from local feed store. Actually got 2 bags, I only needed 1, but whatever. All right, so we're gonna do this side incognito, and then the rest of this in oats. Calling for rain tomorrow. So it's a pretty good chance of rain next 3 days. I don't think it's supposed to be very significant. I mean, it's gonna be a couple inches, but not all at once. That last storm we got when I planted this, we got like a foot of rain in like 2.5 days. So it's quite significant. So we're gonna get this in. All right, now the Incognito, put it out kind of thick, especially on the longest end. You can kind of see it's pretty thick over here. Some of it's on top of grass, but it'd be okay. But I really wanted this to be thick. Is what I want. So probably a little thicker than most people probably would. But I used a whole bottle and an eighth of another bottle. Yeah, see, it's pretty thick through here. All the little red dots are seeds. So, but a nice little screen, clover plot. I'm gonna build a shooting house right up in here. So just a screen. Come fall when the leaves fall off, you can see all the way up through here for the most part. And I come down and I walk on the edge of that field over there. So I wanted it real thick to help hide me, make the deer feel a little better. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna seed the whole plot with the oats. Hopefully a bunch of them fall down in these little cracks we got. And then we have some oats growing with the clover and chicory that's in here. He said coming up, we can walk over here real quick, it won't hurt nothing. There's little clusters, and those clusters are where deer tracks used to be, and then the seeds settled in them. And they grew. So I'm wondering if a lot of seeds just buried or if it's just washed out. I can't tell. I know right here where we had the fire, it's really taken off. We got the clover, got the chicory coming up in with it from the hot chick. It's in this low end. It feels pretty level, but this is a low end, and it's really green. So I'm guessing a lot of the seed just washed down. So maybe in the next couple of weeks, you might come back and reseed this thing. I like for it to get a little bit thicker first. I want to choke these weeds out. So I'm gonna bring the mower down and mow it all and then reseed it and hope it takes over, or vice versa. I don't know. But I wish it all looked like this. But we're gonna get this oats out for lose the sun. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I don't think that thing's holding it anymore. Whole bag empty. I think I was very generous with the seed. I may have slightly overdone it. Here's all these onions. But yeah, I may have slightly overdone it, but hey, if the clover doesn't take off, we'll have oats in here. You know, I think that whole thing's 20, 25 pounds, that thing holds. And we used all of it. So hopefully after this rain doesn't wash away, and it becomes another component to this plot. This is a channel, right? It's still a slight channel. Look how thick it is in this channel. It goes out that way. I'm sure it's growing all through all this stuff. But this little spot's still a little wet. But yeah, look at all this. It's clover and chicory and some weeds. But yes, I think it all, but you can't really even tell. There's a slight decline down to this spot. This is one of them deer track spots where the seeds settled in when it rained. This is the kiln tree. Right up there. So two things I want to do up here. One, I want to clear all these out, and I want to cut the rest. There's a hedge tree right there. That's kind of the edge where we're at right now. We'll cut all the way to the oak trees, which you can kind of see the tops of right there. Get rid of all these cedar trees through here, cut the stumps low, and this will be a food plot this fall. At least that's the goal. I've got to finish cutting these trees up and getting all the brush and everything out of here. I haven't decided whether to burn it right here, or drag it somewhere else and burn it. But a lot of these logs are de-limbed, some big logs in there. That's what we're gonna do with those yet, but they are delimbed. And also I want to finish this trail right here. That's cutting down to that bottom. It doesn't go all the way to the bottom yet, but that's where I want it to go, down by the pond. So I'm gonna get this out, and then this will make a big L-shaped food plot. I also want to get some cedar trees right there that are hanging over the plot. I want to get them out of there, cleaned up. So edge cleaned up. I was gonna keep that tree, that tall one right there by itself, but I may end up taking him out just for an open plot. But yeah, I'm gonna get these out of here, and then that's the goal for this year. If I get farther, great. If I don't, that's okay. So luckily it's mainly cedar. There's a few hedges mixed in, like this one right here, but he might just stay on the edge this year. Might girdle and spray him just so he doesn't come back, or I might just wait till dormant season and get in there and get him out of there completely. So, but we got the incognito in down there. Drove over it several times. It's all nice and smooth. Buried some seeds, pushed those seeds into the ground a little bit. Good seed to soil contact there. Put a plethora of oat seeds on it, so hopefully that helps. May end up coming back in a week or two, maybe 3, and putting more clover out. Or I may just end up waiting until this winter and frost seed it. But hopefully next year, where the incognito went, I'm gonna put switchgrass as my screen, so I don't have to fool with it anymore. It'll just come back. So yeah, let's check the mud hole out. See the mineral hole, and see what's been up here meandering around. So we got, of course, deer tracks. It looks like raccoon scratches. That right there looks like the pad of possibly a coyote. This looks like a smaller pad here with rounded toes, so that may be a bobcat. Could be a coyote. I don't know. There's another one right here. It's kind of hard to see. I don't see any turkey tracks. Doesn't mean there wasn't any turkey in here. But I need to bring some more mineral up here for the Malmas and their fawns, and get the good minerals and nutrients they need. At least extras anyways. And then the bucks, get some calcium and protein going in the bucks. Bigger racks. I like big racks, so I can't lie. So that's where we're at with this. It's a layer of winter wheat growing through here that I put out last year, and it came about that tall last year, and now it's already 6-8 inches tall. But that won't last. So yeah, this is the update. So we're gonna get this all taken care of, and hopefully here in the next couple weeks I can have this opened up, and then spray. I need to do a soil sample is what I need to do too. Yeah, I don't really have anything to put it in. So I could put it in here and then put it back later. I don't know. That's a good idea actually. All right, I'm gonna get a soil sample real quick. For a soil sample. Send that off. Go to the extension office, get rid of that. But we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. It's getting dark, ready to get home. And we'll see what happens tomorrow.